You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What your life like? You gossip. What the fuck is council culture, dog?
It's dark as hell in this basement.
I'm like overdog. I treat you like I'm Jigga. Watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol.
In the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit it, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers.
Now this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we continue with Wildcard Weekend with what should be a great one between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. The winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wildcard game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Baker going to throw this right away. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Bear down.
His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit. But it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Show more toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
And they
Damn, I feel like Colin.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Maybe Colin
right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
Stand up.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield on play.
Oh no!
Damn,
good play.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Down.
The Bears get there for the sack. Mario Edwards Jr. showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And
whoa, that should have been
complete to Anderson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. The safety passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
On third down, Mayfield. It completes it once more to Anderson. He'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 2 yards on the pickup there. Fourth down.
Please get screwed up by the bear down. Please get screwed up by the bear down. He's screwed up by the bear down.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. To Montgomery to begin the drive.
Oh. Yeah, 5 yards.
Up to the 47 and brought down there.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over.
God, I love the bear down momentum. That's home field. That's true home field advantage.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
Yeah, I thought I could.
And the ball
Oh,
is knocked out.
that's not a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
They're not going to review
comes
it.
through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover. So possessions to
Wow.
Bears, but now they face a third down.
Bad read. That's horrible offense. God.
Nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And he'll get this away
Oh,
to the
Christ.
icy winner
That's a horrible
air.
punt.
This is taken at the 15. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
That's not a good offensive drive. Come out better next year.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be
Roquan.
yes. They have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Mayfield. And he will find the open man.
I hate those so much. Those are so annoying how they can cut so quickly. They stop in like a dime.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down too.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there
gone.
because
He
it's
doesn't
zone
even slip.
coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pressure, and he's taken down.
Can't hold the ball that long.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
You know exactly where he was going
from the
to.
offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Open man.
Good tackle, Roquan.
Tight end Trimble. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's Marshall.
I absolutely can't with those. I look, I do the hit sticks a lot, but like it's insane.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble.
He does it every time.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
You could go for a conservative tackle. That's still gonna get you. Ah, good call. Yep, hit 6 costing me. Game over.
Panthers. Tommy Trimble, 52 yards. And the Panthers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Actually, it wasn't a tight end, but who cares? Malting.
On that first drive, we'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Fields now to throw.
Man, it's gonna get picked. It's so crazy. Literally a cover 2. That's like the one call I know that completely destroys cover 2.
Excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. 4 yards.
Yeah, but I'm not a tight end streak cheeser.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Major mutt. Just gonna have to heat up in the second half, maybe. Unless I can get something going here.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Now Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught.
Damn it.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but
No,
instead they ran a little drag
I'm so bad at this
thinking they
game.
were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt
geez,
team
I
is
cannot
on
punt.
as this is sent away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of football left, but that's...
that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Give me a tackle animation, thank you.
He's ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Risky play call. Very frightened of an 88 for street route or something
Now
like that.
Mayfield.
Wrong number. It's insane. He doesn't...
DJ Moore, 87 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Bears nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Look at the sheds, dude. There's no running game to be had.
1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Fields.
What?
And he knocks the ball away.
Shaq Thompson. I think I shouldn't have friggin' bullet past it.
You can call just about whatever you want because you
That's a touchdown if I even touch past it. I'm so washed.
giving up the big one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone.
Can't hold the ball that long.
Offensively,
Yeah, I
or
don't
even
know about this
defensively
game.
For that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Take it right on the 30.
Wow, he finally used the juke move.
Very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball.
Yeah,
First and 10.
bad defensive play call on the last drive. Good offensive play call.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them come?
Oh my God.
Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock.
Touchdown, Carolina!
This game is so boring.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
It's not a bailout. I mean, it's a 95 overall running back versus corners that aren't even 80 overall. I came into the game preaching roster diff. I'm going to come out of the game preaching roster diff.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
a lot of football left.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Now a first down throw, Fields. That pass complete to Moore. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now again, running right is Montgomery. And this won't
clicks
be
off
enough
on
to
those.
pick up the
What
first.
a
A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Off play action, Fields.
Oh, crap, dude. Oh, I saw the dude cutting back inside.
Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields.
Wow, almost all locked up for a while. Good catch, Mooney. Thank you.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st down, Fields.
Komet, turn your head around. That wasn't to Komet, but Komet, turn your head around.
And 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
What, this boof thing I did something on Sam or something?
First, now 2nd and 10.
Let a receiver run across the field.
They'll fake the handoff. Now
That's another pick. That should have been another pick.
It's incomplete.
I'm not in the zone.
There to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal.
Turn the stream. Turn the
They looked like
stream.
they were headed towards the
Ken
end zone.
Dorsey, dude. Where's my notepad?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
What the hell was that?
Touchdown Bears. Tajay Sharp, 27 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches
I didn't
always say
deserve
that
that.
every play is
I
designed to
thought
score touchdowns.
I was leading
Sometimes
inside
that's
so I
not
could
really
get
true.
first.
Last
I was
time
not expecting
that
that
was the
touchdown,
case.
and
One
I don't know if I
play
should have
getting
used
into
that
the
on
end
the
zone,
catch.
and now they'll try to duplicate
Well, I
that
should.
success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
I don't care.
Incredible
I'm down
when they
21
do,
seconds still.
And you saw the celebration.
Did he clip it?
Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
No, he
Well,
clipped
it's time for
the
them to be
DJ
good
or whatever.
teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
That's a new running back. Who are you?
Throwing, Mayfield.
Wow, what a lockdown coverage.
Get there for the sack. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now I'm
So,
gonna
Charles,
try.
no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mayfield finding Anderson for the Panthers first.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mayfield. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. A carry for Foreman.
Like, look at the garbage. What are those animations? He's gonna get the first down anyways, but like, that's like a 2-yard gain. And like, he just teleports to the left. It's such crap.
Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Toying with me.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a
Look at those blocks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Gonna get a touchdown before half. And sure, I don't like it though.
They run on 1st down with Jackson.
Fill your holes, God.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps advancing the ball.
It's unfortunate.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Better draft pick.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
I was about to say, if he gets to turn that back in bounds, I'm literally going to put him on the
completion. And 3rd and 1 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield.
You tell them to guard underneath, and what do? They don't guard underneath. They're supposed to guard inside because that's how blitz works.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Everything's going
Literally everything is against them on that.
A good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now.
9 straight wins
with this
in the
first and goal.
playoffs. 1 to lose it or leave it.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Look at the blocks. What is going on? It's insane.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means
I get absolutely
one
nothing
here as we head toward halftime. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll go with Foreman.
Nice, guys.
For a Panthers touchdown. Deontay Foreman as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers continue
Got a face cam just in the I'm literally talking.
as they lead big here on the road. Got Gonzalez able to tack on the
Can't see my face.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Helen Kelly.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
If you want me to turn the light on, I don't care.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Going quickly out wide to Moore.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second
Come on,
quarter.
Santos Claus.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is good.
Boom.
Every bit of that one as it's
Good kick.
6 yards out. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Gotta get some going. My only touchdown is garbage. Shouldn't
The
even
Bears
count.
offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime.
Derek Brown, immediate shed. 6 for 11, dude. I might as well pass it the rest of the game.
Into that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Moore.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Well, we talk all the time about situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Nothing, I guess.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional.
I'm scared I'm going to make the wrong read on here.
To get back into this game, they'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
I always assume openness, and then there's a underneath or over top
Second and 7, Fields. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of
I feel
bounds
like
just shy of the
this is
40.
dumb.
The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On play action, Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
My lipstick was to the left the whole time. I just want to point that out.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. A shotgun snap, Fields. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Montgomery. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Sledge with the air attack has gotten him down here, but now is when you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Fields.
Yo, Komet, what are you doing?
And he'll get
That's...
blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's such a garbage play call. What am I calling?
It's a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're
I'm not making. I'm like the worst offensive coordinator in the league.
The play before the blocking
I don't know how I'm 12 and
or you
5.
have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Now Fields on third and goal.
Yeah,
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going for it.
They've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this
The
week.
playoffs.
They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
On fourth down, Fields. And he fires one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even care anymore.
Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
My wide receivers are struggling to catch up with Shaq Thompson.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime.
I knew he was covering that, but there's nothing I can do about it.
There's a positive after that play is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggle.
It's about my mentality. I came in thinking I was going to lose. I'm obviously... Yeah, I get it, Sways. I know.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's
Not the move,
made
but
his
who
tracks behind the
cares?
line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes another 3rd and 11 conversion because none of my guys know how to tackle.
Third and 11 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On third down, Mayfield. Into the hands
Dude
of
throws
his
those so
receiver,
much. That's
Anderson.
insane.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football. And
always a chance.
Fields on first down. Got an open man. It's
Jeez, that was a fast dive. I just don't feel like I'm making the right read.
Drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner.
I don't think I'm mentally defeated.
Defender was right on him.
I'm just kind of not thinking right. And that sounds really stupid, but...
Fields.
Oh.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton.
Wow.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season.
Literally let it upfield so that wouldn't happen.
Big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to
Ooh.
get a big performance from this
That's
unit.
the biggest nail I've ever seen in a
So
coffin.
they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Bears take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
Dude really signed OBJ just to go 1-16.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated
Just to tag and trade him at the end of the season, too.
And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that
And that's the wrong button.
starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw again on second down. Fields. Looking middle, and that's complete.
He's just using the defense like crazy. Hard to play against. Huge props. I wish I could have gotten that ball over top on the last drive, though. I didn't.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To throw his feet.
That was... what am I doing? I'm just pre-snap reading, and it's not working. Oh, I'm out of my groove by, like, a mile.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Horribly out of my groove.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Oh my God, that's such a bad throw. What am I, like, I don't deserve any of this. I don't think I deserve a single point.
And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I haven't deserved anything this game.
Now it's Fields.
Okay, match of the route behind you, brother.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Did you just call me the N-word? Not. Crowd totally just called. Okay.
Fields.
Okay, what am I?
On the throw, let him
I have no idea what's going on here.
It's incomplete.
I'm throwing ducks.
They've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone.
I've never seen myself as garbage, and I literally used to play the CPU every day.
Third quarter.
Oh, this track is funny.
Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
One quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard match.
We can score 32 and a quarter.
The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time
Matt
they face a
Eberflus
3rd
don't
and
quit.
2.
Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1, 2, 3.
Here's Fields.
Pringle.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Fields now to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That's a rollout play, by the way.
A 9-yard touchdown there.
And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be
Where are they talking about upsets up in the announcements? It's 4th seed versus 5 seed.
And this will not
And doesn't he have a better record than me?
For a touchback.
Holy. Bro's about to bench his players. I swear. Mental destroyed. Look at that. Oh my god. Whew. Off-season checklist. Wide receivers. Corners. Nah, safeties no. D linemen. O linemen. Half the team.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have bucked the trend so far.
Woof.
Sterling performance to this
Facing
point.
backups
On the road,
in the
no
playoffs.
less, in the wild card round, and they look to finish things off here in this fourth quarter. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Dang, he full chewing too.
It's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles.
At the same time, I'm not demoralized as I am. Well, I am demoralized because, you know, like,
in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking
I
down the game.
put up the excuses
They want to
before
show the world
already,
they're up to the challenge.
but it's
On 3rd down, this is
just,
Jackson.
like, not
and he'll fight forward
a
to
great
about the 27-yard
situation
line.
to be in.
Just a 1-yard
against
pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Brian Burns
Here's Johnny
and
Hecker now.
anyone on his
He'll
team.
kick it away for the 2nd time.
Half his defense is a higher overall than, like, my whole offense.
Fielded at the 33. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
But
And
we
the
move
Panthers take
off
over.
season soon. There is always next year. Didn't expect to win a Super Bowl year 1 with the Chicago Bears. Didn't expect to get blown out 42 to what should be 10 either.
They are most likely
But-
starting to get a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I always throw it as soon as they cut.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
That's absolute. That's so. This is just like.
And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I feel like Rapid. Is this what Rapid feels like?
9 yards to pick up the first.
Every game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
No, that's not what I wanted to run.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields.
Oh, crap. That's a pick.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they
I didn't even think about that.
Keep everything in front of them.
It's playoffs.
They blanketed the field the entire game
I
using
wouldn't
a
think.
variety of coverages.
The Bears on 3rd down.
Wouldn't think this is
They've converted a 3rd of
illegal.
their opportunities, 3 for 9.
I don't even know if anybody's
This will be
watching.
3rd and 5. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Game's over.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Fields. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st down, Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mindset there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
To the air again, Fields.
Crap.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
What the hell was that?
And his crew will take
Did I just
over
get
at
double
their own
speed rushed by the
45-yard
CPU?
All
line.
right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
Wow, I got
think
double
that
speed
fumble's
rushed.
kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game.
Yeah.
That's why they're down so big.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about
Winning
what
in the
they're
4th
trying
quarter.
to get done,
They're literally
because
just trying to
they're down,
run the
so they
ball.
obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They run again with Jackson. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now.
He'll boot it away from about his 35. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
Great running game.
I've been a man like I'm painting, I boost up my rating, you know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations, they can't help it but rejoice.